Hello everyone, welcome to Cocktail Blog number 6, the wine version. People said, why are you always drinking beer and liquor on wine? What about wine? And so I have a nice wine here. This is an Oak Valley Pinot Noir, and it is called Sounds of Silence. I just got buzzed. Anyway, from the bug, not the wine. So cheers. Anyway, a lot of exciting things happened today. First of all, last night, while I was waiting for the Cat's Paw Nebula to finish taking, I started processing the data on the Carina Nebula. And I was able to finish pretty much by the time I was ready to walk out of here. And I have that image finished up on its own blog post at the website, linked to it on Facebook. And I'd like you to check it out because it's some of my finest work on the finest target that you could have. And I've included a lot of very interesting information about the object itself, and it is a spectacular object in its own right. So check that out, the Carina Nebula blog post. But there was also a bunch of other news. I'm going to get a sip here. Oh, that's really good. Petrus is the wine steward here. He really knows his wine. Anyway, a couple of good things happened today. I found out, one, that my stay in a guest cottage starts tomorrow. And that's going to be awesome. I'll be there for a week. And the other really awesome bit of news was that, it's awesome for me, it's not so great for the resort, but they had a group book the entire resort. In other words, all the cottages were booked, and then they canceled. So that means for 3 days, I'm the only one here, other than the staff. So, well, that'll be interesting. But nevertheless, Norman, the general manager, said, okay, if there's nobody on the property, you can fly the drone. And oh, that is so awesome, because I brought the drone all the way from America, obviously, and all I really got was the shot of the van on the dirt road, which you may have seen in one of the earlier videos. But now, I'm going to have 3 days to fly it up. And you can get that thing pretty far away from you. I intend to go over the mountains on the other side, look down, go up real high, show the guest cottages out, maybe find some animals out there, and buzz them a little bit. Not so much that they would be disturbed, of course. And check out the resort from 1,500 feet, all of that stuff. Maybe I can do a fake takeoff from the airstrip. Anyway, so I'm going to keep those batteries charging and charging and charging. So look for a really good all-drone video of the resort here in 4K up on YouTube at some point. And I'm really glad I brought a ton of storage with me because these files are gigantic. Anyway, it's going to be terrific. So I was also able this afternoon to finish processing the Cat's Paw Nebula along with NGC 6357 right next to it, which needs a name. So I'm going to throw it up here, up above, and we're going to look at it and see if we can't come up with a name for this thing. It's right next to the Cat's Paw Nebula, so lion's paw, elephant, I don't know, a little crowdsourcing there. Tonight, I got my extension cord from them, and that allowed me to move my power structure out a little farther from the room, and I am going to be able to run the second rig tonight. So I'm trying to get that up high enough that you can see the South Pole with it, and I've got it all wired up and powered up, and we're hopefully going to be able to see what we can see with a 7.5 degree wide camera view on an extremely short telescope. Maybe I'll just shoot Carina again and get the whole area. I don't know. I don't have a big list of targets for the wide thing. I do want to get the small and large Magellanic Clouds. I think I can get the small Magellanic Cloud in one frame, and the large Magellanic Cloud will need a mosaic of 4 panels, I think, to get it. We'll see what the small looks like, and that'll help me figure out how to take the large. You know, it just dawned on me. What am I going to eat while everybody's gone? They're not going to make that same menu for me. We'll come up with something. Maybe they'll slum it and make a burger. You know, I was so happy to get the Cat's Paw done and the Carina Nebula done. I don't have a target for tonight. I'm going to need to get one. Maybe I'll look up some possibilities on my phone while I'm at dinner, and we'll see what we can come up with. I accidentally kicked the mount while I was here setting up the other scope, and I'm going to need to repolar a line tonight. I know I've got some people coming up. There's a couple in from Illinois that's going to be here, and looking forward to that. And there's also 2 travel agents from Miami. One of them wants to mambo, so maybe we'll get a little bit of that in this. Okay, so this is Bill the Sky Guy signing off from Cocktail Blog number 6.